probably heard of Yin and Yang, but did you know what they are all about? The Yin Yang Theory originated in China around the 3rd century BC, allegedly created by a scholar named Zhou Yang. It's a hypothesis that Yin and Yang are the driving forces of the universe. While Yin generates everything cold, dark, wet, passive, receptive, and female, Yang propels everything warm, bright, dry, active, penetrating, and male. The differences between Yin and Yang do not make one of them superior or inferior to the other. The seemingly opposite or contrary forces of Yin and Yang are meant to coexist harmoniously and complement each other as equals. They either take turns or work together to keep the universe running smoothly. When Yin and Yang are visually illustrated, Yin often appears as the black half and Yang as the white half of a black and white circle. Please note that there is a white dot in the black half as well as a black dot in the white half of the circle. That means one half carries the seed of the other. Simply put, Yin will run out and let Yang come in, but Yang will also deplete eventually, allowing Yin to return. Yin and Yang rotate as manifested in the cycle of night and day. Yin and Yang drive the seasonal cycle as well. The winter solstice is when Yin peaks, but starts to decline, and therefore gives rise to Yang, because daylight is going to get longer and longer from this point on. The summer solstice is the opposite. While the day with the longest sunlight appears as the epitome of Yang, Yin is lurking behind and getting ready to take over. The Yin Yang theory has deeply influenced the Chinese for thousands of years. It may sound surprising to Westerners that the Yin Yang theory can be applied to medicine, but Chinese medicine practitioners view the human body as a miniature universe with the forces of Yin and Yang at play. Yang still has a role in the Yin-dominated female body, and so does Yin in the Yang-dominated male body. This concept should be easy for Westerners to accept because Western medicine has discovered small amounts of testosterone in women's ovaries and a little estrogen in men's testes. The scientific discovery matches the Chinese concept that there is a bit of Yin in Yang as well as a bit of Yang in Yin. Chinese medicine practitioners believe good health relies on the balance between Yin and Yang in the body. That explains why the Chinese used to pursue symmetrical balance in architecture and interior design. They wanted to make their living environment look healthful. Bilateral symmetry is a distinctive feature of traditional Chinese architecture. The Forbidden City is a prime example of the Chinese bilateral symmetry. The pursuit of bilateral symmetry also makes the Chinese decorate their homes with couplets, each of which has 2 vertical lines in equal length. Aside from those on red paper strips for Lunar New Year, there are couplets permanently inscribed on pillars. Chinese couplets are just like Italian opera songs. You don't need to know the language to appreciate their beauty. More information about Chinese couplets can be found in a book titled Chinese Couplets, a long surviving and thriving form of art, soon to be available on Amazon. The Yin Yang Theory has been so influential in the world's oldest existing civilization, but it has never been scientifically proven. Perhaps someday, scientists will confirm that Yin and Yang do exist, just like the invisible air.